And I got a surprise for you.
Uh-oh.
Got my man here.
Black Santa!
Black Santa's here. And we always tease that Black Santa comes up with gifts a little bit late right after Christmas.
Well, it's Black Santa.
He did it again.
Yeah.
Last night, that Pistons victory was a gift.
Yeah, it was.
That's from Black Santa.
Shout
Thank you,
out.
Black
Being
Santa.
fired yesterday was Black Santa as well.
Yeah, that was also Black
And
Santa.
for you Red Wing fans, Newsy Lalone has been fired. We know that, courtesy of Black Santa.
We love it.
Thank
Shout
you,
out Black.
Black
I couldn't
Santa.
ask for more from Black
I mean,
Santa.
a lot of
honestly.
people were praying for the downfall of the Red Wings coach, Lalonde,
Yes.
to get the hell out of here. And Black Santa, you came through.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to talk about the team that won last night. That won in a big way last night. Kind of got down a lot early. Was able to come back with the shooting of Malik Beasley, the leadership of Cade Cunningham, and the finishing ability of the one, the only, Mr. High Flyer above the rim, draw contact on a three-pointer, 4-point play in that ass, Jaden Ivey.
Get your shit off. This your guy. Get your shit off.
He's got the most clutch shots on the team. He's got the most game-winning shots on the team. He's the best closer on the team. The things he does, like the three-point shot was
Can I
nice.
be bad for a second?
You can give me my moment, Terry. That's what you can
Let
do.
him. Let him rock. Just let him rock.
Go
The
ahead.
three-point shot I love, but the play before that drive to the hoop against two defenders when he's up in the air gliding from essentially the free throw line. That's what you saw in Jaden Ivey coming out of college. That's what I saw his rookie year. That's what I love to see about this young man, attacking the rim, being a difference maker. And you know what? Hats off to Cade. It's a Dan Campbell quote. True alphas know when to concede. And when the game's on the line, Cade's a true alpha, and he knows Ivey's going to get the job done, not only for me, but for the entire team. So great team win last night. Jaden Ivey, 3 wins in the 3 games he's been back. Starting to gel a little bit, starting to get a little bit more fun to watch. But damn, it was nice to see that win last night.
You know, I keep bringing this up,
Oh, boy.
but there's a previous Pistons coach who couldn't tell the difference between Killian Hayes and Jaden Ivey. I just want to bring that up.
Yeah, you don't have to bring that. We all know Monty Williams is an idiot.
Okay.
I mean, what he did, and to me, that's another reason why you got to love Jaden Ivey, right? A lot of players, that happens to them. What do? They put their head down. They sulk. Screw this franchise. I want to trade. I want out of here.
Oh, they pout.
Yeah, did he pout at all? Did we hear anything in the news last year about Jaden Ivey being a problem in the locker room?
Nope.
We didn't hear from Kool-Aid either, so that means it didn't happen.
Right. And Kool-Aid's the direct source. He's the plug to the Pistons. So that's just another reason why I love Jaden Ivey so much. Like, you put a young player through that, and you know he's sitting on the bench knowing he's more talented than Killian Hayes, right? And to not get frustrated through 82 games as your team is setting a franchise record for losing, got a lot of respect for that young man.
Right. You did not bring up one name that I thought was critical last night. Jalen Durham. Now, he didn't do anything on the offensive line, side at the end of the game, but he did make a couple very good defensive plays where he was caught up against a guard and he had to defend the rim. I thought that was critical too, but you know, obviously Beasley and what Ivy did was more magical and more memorable. But, and I want to be bad, DeAndre Fox made a huge defensive blunder on that last play. And it wasn't necessarily leaping out and fouling him. It was the fact that he was defending the 2-point area when Ivy's at the 3-point area all by himself. And so he's trying to defend if somebody comes to the 2-point area, who cares?
Right, let him have the 2.
Right. And NBA players do this all the time. I see it all the time. I'm like, dudes, what are you doing? But that's not our concern. Now, here's the big picture. I don't believe in momentum between games, but I do believe in this: that if your team makes a run or if your team becomes good, there's always a signature moment that you can look back and say, "Oh, you remember when this happened? That could have been last night."
So where do you think that puts the Pistons then? Do you think that You think that's going to be their signature moment of the season, and this is going to propel them to potentially a 500 ball club?
It could be. I'm just not willing to go there with the Pistons yet.
What's holding you back, Terry?
Huh?
What's holding you back?
The Pistons? No, the fact. No, what holds me back is the NBA 82-game season. Teams change through the rigors of a season, and I just think they're going to go through a stretch. We're going to lose 8 in a row or 8 out of 10 or something silly like that, and then we're going to be down on them again. We, as a sports community, what we've done with the Pistons is we want to give them the benefit of the doubt so many times. Every time we do that, then they do something stupid, like the Utah game, where they gave up 48 points in one quarter. I believe that the Pistons have good talent. I believe they have a coach who cares, and those two things are very important. They could have had their signature moment last night, but something is holding me back. There's some invisible ghosts that were holding me back. Now I was on.
What do you need to see for those ghosts to be exonerated?
Consistency over 3-4 week period of time. I need to see them go 15-5 or 15-6 or something like that to let everybody know that you legit. I'm sick and tired of talking about the Pistons about what a great moment they had, what a great quarter they had, what a great 2 games they had. I need to see some consistency, but
yeah, more than a couple games. You want
right.
to see like a month.
But I will acknowledge you may have seen a signature moment last night.
Yeah, and I'm gonna disagree there because I'm accepting this for what it is. This is the first time the Pistons have won 3 games in a row in 3 years. So like this is on the road on a West Coast trip against the LeBron and the Lakers, against Kevin Durant and the Suns, and against a Sacramento team who's not doing so well this year, but was a damn good team last year and still has all those pieces. So I love what I'm seeing out of this team. Jaden Ivey, he's playing great with Cade since he's come back from his injury. Cade obviously leading the team. Terry, you're 100% right. Jalen Duren had one of his best games of the year last year. 13-10, 2 blocks, 2 steals. He was making plays. He's a very good defender on the perimeter when he can stay engaged, when he can stay locked in. I need to see more of that. I need to see him be dialed in for games like this. But man, it felt good to watch them go back and come back in that game and win a game they had no business in winning. For their 3rd win in a row for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, that's what kind of scares me, though.
Yeah, think about what you're saying. They haven't won. We're praising them for winning 3 games in a row. The Boston Celtics do that like in a month.
Every
like
4
3 or 4
games.
times.
We're not the Celtics, though. The Celtics are the NBA champions. We're a team that just was arguably the worst team in the history of basketball last year.
But look at the NBA. Go through this. Everybody wins 3 games in a row every year.
Yeah.
But I think the Pistons were in such a garbage situation that we praise everything they do. You just praise them for winning 3 games in a row.
As we should, man. We got to take. Obviously, this isn't the bad boys Pistons or the going to work Pistons. But they're playing good basketball this year. They're playing sound, fundamental basketball. They got the young guys performing. And thank you, JB Bickerstaff, for saving my team, for saving my franchise, for saving the Detroit Pistons, because he's truly gone out there and he's made these guys work. They're playing defense. They're playing hard. They're not giving up. They're not hanging their heads. And they got that terrorist Monty Williams out of there. So now JB Bickerstaff has these guys actually performing at a good level in the NBA, which is what I want to see.
Crazy clown in the Woodward Sports chat. Never apologize for a 3-game winning streak, Terry. Never.
I didn't say apologize, but let's not have like a ticker tape parade for it.
No, we not.
No.
But this franchise has been in the gutter for 3 years. You got to start somewhere, Terry, and this is a good sign that things are on the up.
I agree, and you know what? I'll admit, I'm probably being really bad today.
Are you?
And I'm in the holiday spirit.
Well, can you ask Black Santa for that winning record over a time? Because he's been known to deliver.
All right, hey, Black Santa, you gave us Newsy. You gave us an improbable victory last night. Can you get the Pistons an 8-game winning streak?
Oh, Terry.
Can we do that?
Terry, don't tease me like that.
Right.
I don't know if I'd be able to handle myself if the Pistons won 8 in a row.
Now,
Let me
is
see
that an
the
additional
schedule.
5 to what they've already built on now?
Yes.
Okay, so we already got 3 in the bag, boys.
Okay, so yeah.
But we-
I thought
well,
he meant 8
well,
from now.
Black Santa, all we need is 5 more.
Okay, how about 7 out of 8? Because you know they're going to lose in Denver.
Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say they play in Denver next, but
But they got
Kate
4.
Cunningham's got a list, man. He's been cutting down superstars.
Okay,
He's
okay.
getting
I
these
tell you
old
what.
heads out of
Tell you
here.
what. 7 out of 8. Lose that Denver game, but you got 4 at home after that.
You go to Denver. That's going to be a tough game. The Magic, even though they're playing well, very winnable. You got both the Wagners out. You got Bankero out. Hornets should be an easy win. They need to get their get
There's
back for
2.
losing to the Hornets. Timberwolves, that's a tough one, but you can beat the Timberwolves. They're not what they used to be last year. The Cat trade was awful. And then you got Blazers and Nets, which should be 2 wins. So I don't think they're going to win all of them in a row, but you could reasonably go 4 out of your next 6.
Yeah.
Very reasonably go 4 out of your next 6.
They do have a propensity to beat teams they shouldn't beat, too.
Well,
So,
and
just
now
keep
they
that in
have
mind.
Black Santa on their side.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's true.
That's something not a lot of teams have.
All right, I'll back down a little bit. a little bit.
That was quick.
Give me 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10 would be amazing.
I'll shut up.
I
When
agree.
if they win 7 out of 10, and you get on here talking about, I haven't won 3 in a row since blah blah blah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shut my mouth up and say, Spinny,
a hard
good
thing to
job,
do.
buddy. Love you.
And will that also get you over the hump of not believing? Will that be the point that gets Terry on board?
You know what? Normally no, but yeah. You know what?
Normally,
because
no. It's a season
people
of
here love the
miracles.
Pistons so much, I'll back down.
It's a Christmas miracle.